Okay guys, you're welcome. So today we'll be talking on a video tutorial on tips for you to follow when buying an AdSense account. I needed to add this because a lot of people would likely want to buy AdSense account for some certain reasons. It is important you know these things, okay? Because some people buy AdSense account and at the end of the day they lost access to this AdSense account. So I've just made a list of tips anyone can follow when buying AdSense account. Note the price of AdSense account is not static. It can range from 200,000 to 600,000. Some even sell as high as 800,000. I wonder what they are selling. So well, it's totally worth it if you have a partnered AdSense account that's lasted for like 10 years, 9 years. You'll be rest assured to not to face all these incessant ads limitation and the rest. Such AdSense do not face it. They just face it one time or two time, and that's all. So tips you should consider when buying AdSense account. This is the video tutorial. It teaches you A to Z how to create AdSense accounts for yourself. It sells for just 10,000 naira, and the video is dropping before 30th. I'm not sure to get to 30th before this video drops because I'm so eager to drop it. You can see that most of the videos are ready. The introduction video is ready. The getting started blogging is ready. The blog approval method is 50% done. The bonus on AdSense is 50% done. The CPC completed. The traffic completed. Zoom meeting completed. That's to say I just have a few videos here to do. So I've split it into two parts: things you should consider before you buy this AdSense and what you should do immediately after buying this AdSense account. Note, when you buy AdSense account, it usually comes with a domain, hosting and website, but some people will tell you that they are not ready to sell their current hosting. They'll give you access to the WordPress. It is now left for you to move this WordPress and the content onto your own hosting account, point the domain to your own hosting, and you start using. So in this video you will learn some tips, some important tips you should put into cognizance when plying the roads of buying AdSense account. So before you buy AdSense account, you have to check the country. We have three country types of AdSense account: US AdSense, Nigeria AdSense, UK AdSense. These are the three most popular type of AdSense. So for Nigeria AdSense, it's pretty easy. You can use your regular Nigerian bank or domiciliary bank account to receive payment. But the UK and USA AdSense, the only medium to receive your payment is through Payoneer. So this you must put into consideration before you choose a country AdSense to buy. So you must check the verification status. Verification is showing you that this AdSense has been PIN verified. It means they have sent PIN to an address and it has been verified and ready for you to start earning without any further verification. So PIN verification is necessary for AdSense to know that this AdSense was created by a human. So they send you this PIN directly to your home address, and when you receive this PIN, you go over to your AdSense, you put the 5-digit PIN and it will be verified. So you must check that this AdSense is verified, so you don't have to struggle with AdSense verification, and you can start outrightly earning and withdrawing your money. Because an unverified AdSense account, note, approval is not same as verification. An unverified AdSense account cannot receive payment. So another point to check out for is the payment received. The amount of times this AdSense have received payment boosts the strength of this AdSense. Okay, though it's not entirely a yardstick. It's not about the amount of time payment is received. If you have an AdSense that have been earning $100 consecutively for the last 3 years, and you recently got into that AdSense and you decided to earn $10,000, you might likely get banned or closed if your traffic source and your content are not legitimate. So the amount of payments this AdSense have received also helps it, but you should care less with the amount of payment it has received, the amount of times it has received payment. Then another thing you must ask the seller is the URL blocked on Facebook? Yes, because most people who get into AdSense niche blogging, they are reliant on Facebook ads. They are reliant on Facebook ads. Okay, they are reliant on Facebook ads. So you must check if the URL is blocked on Facebook. Though there are other ways you can make money from AdSense without paid ads through search traffic. But to get this influx of users and make this whole big money that you are seeing out there, it requires you to either build traffic over time, storing it into banks, or using paid traffic. So other thing you must check is ads limit. Is this AdSense ads limited? Ads limit affects a blog when the blog has been sending either poor traffic or the content is not properly aligned. So AdSense will limit the ads that are showing on the website. Sometimes they will just give it a full limitation, that is to say no ads will display in any part of the blog. No ads will display in any part of the blog. So another thing you must check is the domain registrar and how possible you can transfer this domain to your control. It's not about just buying the domain. You must check where the domain is hosted. Some people who are selling this AdSense, they are getting this AdSense from these Turkish, is it Turkish guys? Yes, they are not Turkish guys, they are Pakistan Indian guys, but they are using some Turkish registrar to do their registration. There's a way they do their, they have their own AdSense approval tactics. It requires them using this Turkish registrar, using Turkish, especially for those people who are selling US AdSense to you. You must check the registrar, because in the past I've fallen into this. I lost a .com of one of my domain because the registrar, the guy registered it in, I was trying to transfer it out. It was not generating what we call the EPP code. This code lets you transfer a domain from one owner to another, showing that you have given authorization. It is also called the authorization code. So this registrar wasn't sending authorization code. I was not able to transfer my domain. Painfully, the domain was almost expiring. I was not able to still renew my domain. I lost my domain. I had to go for a .net. So you must make sure you check these 6 vital things before you look on to buy AdSense. Then immediately after buying this AdSense, after purchasing it, the first thing you should do is get into the WordPress, change the WordPress password, admin password. Okay, make sure that administrator email of the WordPress is yours and no other administrators exist. Okay, you must make sure that the administrator email is yours. It can be the email of the AdSense that you have gotten access to, or it can be your own different email. So you must install this 404 error to homepage plugin, because you don't know how many posts this guy must have deleted, if there are traffic coming from search or other mediums. So you can just install this plugin so that any traffic that is supposed to go to 404 error due to some unknown reasons, you should instead go to the home page of your website. So you'll be rest assured that you will not be losing traffic. You know, you have been doing all this transfer, migration, and the rest. Things might break, you will not know. You must claim ownership of this domain. I already explained it. If it is on Namecheap, it is pretty easy. Somebody can transfer domain to you on Namecheap with just your email or your username on Namecheap. So it's pretty easy on Namecheap. Make sure you claim ownership of your domain if you are using Namecheap or other medium. You get the authorization code and you make sure that you get this domain to your control, because the domain is actually the vital thing. Domain and the AdSense, the host matters not, but the domain, once you lost the domain, even if you have the AdSense, you will struggle to get another domain attached to that AdSense. So gain access to the hosting account. You must either gain access to the hosting account or move this hosting account down to your own hosting. That is the files of the WordPress website and everything. Move it on to your own hosting account that you can manage. Make sure you have all these things in place. Then another thing is you must log into the Gmail of the AdSense. I mean the Gmail, that is the normal Gmail address of that AdSense. You log in through Gmail first. Then you go to the settings, you change the password. So with Gmail, it uses the same password even if you are logging with that email on YouTube and everywhere. So now that I've mentioned YouTube, let me point this out. You log into YouTube to make sure that there are no infringing videos on YouTube. Most people might have used this AdSense on YouTube in the past, and from YouTube, that was how they got the non-hosted AdSense to use on domain. So to me, our advice, it is good you trash any videos you see attached to that AdSense on YouTube, because if they report these videos unknowing to you and they disable your AdSense from YouTube, it will affect your website. So make sure. So change the password. You log into the AdSense, the Gmail of the AdSense, you change the recovery email. If there's any, change it to your own other email. Make sure you have the recovery email. Log in, change the recovery phone number. Make sure the recovery phone number is yours. If there's any approved devices, unlink those devices that are attached to that Gmail, so that the person selling it to you might not come again tomorrow and gain access and take over this AdSense from you. So you are also to log into the AdSense dashboard. You go to this access and management end on AdSense there. You make sure that your email is the only administrator email. That is the email of the AdSense, the email attached to the AdSense you just bought, that you have the password and everything. Make sure that email is the only administrator, because if there is a different administrator, the person can log in through that Gmail, remove you as administrator, and funny enough, there's nothing Google can do about it. It is final if they remove you as administrator. Then also you have to still check the payment contact on the AdSense dashboard, making sure it is you. This is necessary because if there's a different payment contact, AdSense has made it, in fact Google generally has made it so easy that there's a particular portal for Google payment, controlling all Google payment. So if this person has his or her email in the payment dashboard in AdSense, they can log in from that email and change the payment details quick and easy. So make sure that the payment and the contact info for payment is this person's, is your own Gmail, not a different person's own. Then also check and change the bank payment method. In case this person must have been receiving payment, don't forget, before you start using, make sure you log into the payment method inside the AdSense and change it to yours. You must do, especially this payment, you must fix it up before you let go of the person selling it, because sometimes people usually have one issue or the other, especially for US and UK AdSense, fixing up their Payoneer payment method. So these are little tips you should look out for when buying an AdSense. And don't forget, I have a video tutorial. Okay, I have a video tutorial. It teaches you how to create AdSense account yourself. This is the video tutorial. It teaches you A to Z how to create AdSense accounts for yourself. It sells for just 10,000 naira, and the video is dropping before 30th. I'm not sure to get to 30th before this video drops, because I'm so eager to drop it. You can see that most of the videos are ready. The introduction video is ready. The getting started blogging is ready. The blog approval method is 50% done. The bonus on AdSense is 50% done. The CPC completed. The traffic completed. Zoom meeting completed. That's to say, I just have a few videos here to do. Okay, so that will be all for this tutorial. I'll catch you guys in the next.